What's up? This is Bobby from One More Rep Fitness, and today I want to have a conversation with you guys about tips, all right? And I want you guys to consider that you guys have had enough tips, all right? You had enough diets thrown at you, had enough nutritional advice, you have enough programs thrown at you, all right? There's constantly, if you're on Facebook, if you Google fat loss or tips, there's plenty of information for you guys. And I want you guys to think about, do you really need any more information, all right? And I bet you guys don't. I bet 90% of the people out there, you guys don't. So why aren't you guys seeing the results? Okay. There's that thing is action. You're probably not being consistent with your action steps. All right. So you're just not taking action on the things you know. So why? Then we have to ask the next question of why aren't you taking action on the things you know? Okay. Why do you focus on learning more when you don't really need to, okay? A couple things here is, like, there's a thing that's called resistance, and basically it's that thing you get that stops you from doing things, right? It's inside you, and basically you can rationalize everything, okay? And one of the things that I believe it does is, like, taking action is uncomfortable, okay? Gathering information is a lot more comfortable. It's a lot easier, okay? So if we justify that, hey, we're gathering information and we'll eventually do that, it's just a form of procrastination, okay? Second thing is that people don't know how to apply knowledge. People don't know how to apply action, okay? Like, for example, you might know that you need to get protein with most meals, or drink enough water, or get enough sleep, but how are you applying that in your life, right? And I want you guys to think about two things to get you guys to take action. So a few things here. Stop reading fitness blogs after you read this one. Stop reading any really fitness information because you don't really need it anymore, all right? And commit to the next 6 weeks of just taking massive action, okay? And I want you guys to think of this is not as simple as it is, but it's what you have to do, okay? And sometimes it's not about the complicated stuff, but it's about the simple stuff that you do on a consistent basis, okay? So one more thing that I want to leave with you guys. So it's not just about, like, I need to take action on this, but how can I take action on this that's in a way that's going to work for my lifestyle so I can do it for a long time. So I'll give you an example. 5 years ago, it was pretty much kind of based around the industry that, hey, if you want to lose weight, you should eat 6 times a day, you should eat every 3 hours. Right? Now, if I tell someone to do that, that might work really well for say someone like me who has a schedule kind of like I do, where I work, and I stop. But someone who, I train a lot of nurses, so for a nurse to eat 6 times a day on that 10, 14-hour shift, it's not manageable. That's not a good strategy, okay? So we have to think about taking action. I want you to take action on your things, but I want you to brainstorm what is a few ways I can apply this. So if I'm trying to get protein with each meal, or say 4 servings of protein, I could get that in 4 meals. I could get that in 3 meals, and I could get that in 3 meals. I can double up. I can make sure I prep on Sundays. I can make sure I spend a little time at night cooking extra food so I can have the next day. So I want you guys to think about not just applying action, but how can you apply it to fit your lifestyle that you can do it. So when you decide what actions you're going to take and the strategies that you guys are going to use, you guys should be very confident, being like, I'm very confident I can do these 2 things. I can do these 2 things each day, okay? And then do those 2 things, and that's where the power happens. And when you start taking action on a consistent basis, that's where results happen, right? So tips, for the most part, tips suck, okay? Tips suck. Tips are not what we need as people. We need more action, and we need better strategies, all right? All right, so I want you guys to think, what are the 2 things that you already know that will help you lose weight, build muscle, that you must do today, okay? And what strategies can you use to make sure that you do them every day, or do them most days, or do them 90% of the time, right? I want you guys to think about that today and take action on it, because at the end of the day, action is all that matters.